You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I got to tell you, I have not looked forward to a slate of Thanksgiving Day games like I'm looking forward to the ones we got coming Thursday in a very, very long time. The first two games, holy shit. I mean, we always get the Detroit Lions. We always get the Dallas Cowboys. But because of the stakes involved in all of this, you got the Lions that are technically outside the playoff chase. You got the Packers trying to hold on, trying to justify the trade for Michael Parsons, because now all of a sudden the Cowboys, and Jerry looks awfully right all of a sudden. That defense, really damn good all of a sudden in Dallas. Shut out the Eagles the other night. Completely in the second half of the game. And then you've got what could be a gargantuan game with a lot at stake with the Kansas City Chiefs going to Dallas. This is a huge game with huge playoff implications. The Chiefs and Cowboys both are in 10th place in the AFC and NFC respectively. Well, I'm not the only ones that's looking forward to this game. By the way, the night game is actually Joe Burrow is going to be back for the Bengals against the Ravens. So even though that doesn't look like a great game, Joe Burrow coming back, it changes the dynamics of that game. Jamar Chase will be back. T. Higgins will be there. I mean, they've got a real chance against the Ravens. Let's not act like they don't. That's going to be a war. So this is interesting because not only am I looking forward to the Chiefs and the Cowboys, the NFL is too. They are expecting that they could draw. You see that. That's an insane number, folks. For a non-playoff game, a non-AFC or NFC championship game, a non-Super Bowl game, they are expecting the Chiefs and the Cowboys could very well draw 50-plus million viewers. And, a lot of people don't realize this. The Chiefs draw nearly as well as the Cowboys. And at times, they've actually passed them, and then the Cowboys have passed them back, and vice versa in the television ratings. This is the two biggest draws in the NFL, all right? Really in professional sports, if you get right down to it. All right? Take the NFL's two biggest TV draws, add in the league's red-hot viewership this season, throw in the tush push from the Big Data Plus panel, the new methodology. Now, this is where we got to be careful. This is where the numbers could end up being inflated, although the NFL believes there's data that's not being reported. They've actually got a little bit of a problem with the new rating system because they don't think all precincts are reporting in, if you get my drift. I read that earlier and was like, wow, that's kind of surprising. It's kind of the opposite of all these other leagues. Put it all together, CBS telecast of Chiefs versus Cowboys on Thanksgiving. That's going to be Jim Nantz, Tony Romo. Could be the first regular season game in history to average 50 million viewers or more. That's the prediction from several industry experts about Thursday's marquee matchup between Kansas City and Dallas at AT&T Stadium. The average viewership of 50 million or more would blow away the record of 42.1 million for the Cowboys and the Giants on Thanksgiving Day in 2022. Before that, the long-standing record was 41.5 million for the 1990 Monday Night Football matchup. I remember it like it was yesterday between the Giants and my 49ers. Fox's February telecast of the Super Bowl is the most watched TV event of all time at 127.6 7 million viewers. I always wonder, what the hell is the other 325 million people doing? I mean, seriously. Chiefs Cowboys is a perfect storm, said one rival sports TV executive envious of CBS. You've got Patrick Mahomes versus Dak Prescott. You've got the old America's team against the new America's team. Interesting. All of it at Jerry's World. No doubt about it. Jerry Jones is ecstatic over this game. Gary Myers, the author of The Once Giant, A Story of Victory, Tragedy, and Life After Football, predicts 50.1 million viewers. Quote, could the NFL have planned the Thanksgiving late afternoon window any better as it tries to scale Mount Everest of regular season TV ratings? A seemingly unattainable 50 million viewers, asked Myers. The Cowboys are the number one ratings magnet in the country. The Chiefs, perhaps the second biggest draw in the league, are trying to extend their dynasty with Patrick Mahomes. The matchup is already going to be an embarrassment of riches for CBS, but with the Chiefs and Cowboys on desperate playoff runs, this could force holiday dinners to pregame or postgame. That's what makes this. By the way, LA Times predicting 55 million for this game. That's what makes this game interesting. It's the playoff implication. I mean, the playoff implications, they're both desperate, both fighting for their playoff lives. The Chiefs, the hot shots for how many years now? And then Dallas, that offense, Prescott, Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Javonte Williams is a real running back. I'm actually fired up. I got to be honest. It wouldn't shock me if this was sort of like an every other year NFL Thanksgiving Day game. I was trying to think what would be of interest to people from a matchup standpoint. The Giants are always going to draw big. If the Giants were good right now, especially with Jackson Dart, and let's say they had a hot shot coach maybe, then that would draw a huge rating. I thought if the Washington Redskins came back as the Redskins and had a healthy team and was in the playoff chase and Jaden Daniels was healthy and they were playing the Cowboys and it was Cowboys-Redskins, I think that would draw a gargantuan number. Because that'd be like a old rivalry renewed, yada, yada, yada. I mean, Cowboys-Commanders just don't sound right anymore. It just doesn't. It's not got the same venom as it used to. That was so good in the Joe Gibbs days. Tell me what you think. 50 million. I can't wait. I can't wait for this Thanksgiving showdown. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.